Your microphone is not working, Mr. T. Okay, let's go. We have to move. 3 minutes gone. Oh, Mr. T is still sorting it out. So, as if I will be checking the screen. The voice is louder. Good morning. Good morning, brothers. Good morning, sisters. Good morning, everywhere you are listening to us. This is the Vintage Talkshow with the Faj and friends. You are welcome to this slightly late show. We get the hang of it. Wherever you are listening to us, you're welcome. It's nice to be here again, and trust you are good there. As usual, I'm your host. My name is Femi Akintunde-Johnson. My friends call me Faj. And I have with me here and over there the ladies. Right beside me is the dark and lovely Osifowora Ogundadegbe. Good morning, Osifowora.
Good morning to everybody. Welcome to another beautiful Saturday as we give you everything we have for you on the Vintage Talk Show.
You forgot those this thing that I saw one journalist day, journalist day. Then what's the second one?
International Men's Day.
International Men's Day.
Yes.
It's different for Father's Day.
It's different.
It's a different one.
Yes.
What are they? Why are they marking Journalist Day? Something happened to them.
No, it's a day dedicated for journalists within and outside of the country. So it's an international day.
Okay, who's dedicating all these things, all these days?
I have a calendar where I do check them.
So who starts it? I would like someone who starts.
It's from most of the things I put on there is mostly from United States. So
Okay.
I just look for the ones that are related to Nigeria and maybe
so
other. Yeah.
When they are related to us, you just pop on to and you start greeting us all over the place. Okay. Over on the other side of the world is Molara Famuyiwa. Good morning, Molara.
Good morning, Mr. Faj. Good morning, Lagos. Welcome to another edition of the Vintage Talk Show.
Okay, if you think that our voice is a little strained, that's the technical issues we are dealing with here. But we'll get by. So as usual, we'll continue to speak truth to power and shine light on dark spots. So as my other friends come in, I will introduce them, then we can sail. Well, we have the quotes for the week. And thank God the ladies are here. They will help us to unlock it. It says, marriage is like granite. You must crack it to see what is inside. It's a West African proverb. I hope Omolara and the SCV is hearing me. They are hearing me. Marriage is like granite. You must crack it to see what is inside. Is that true?
100%
Is
true.
that true? Yeah.
It's
Omolara,
100% true.
in case you missed it, it says 100%. It says 100%. It's 100% true. You don't know what you are eating. You're going to eat until you break it open. This granite sort of, we're talking about the boiled one, right? The one that's in the shell.
Yes.
To eat it, to enjoy it, you have to crack it open, and then sometimes it might be rotten. Sometimes it might
Yes.
be good form. Sometimes it might have shriveled. It's not thin. You know,
Yes.
sometimes it's very bad.
What's
But you've
that?
already opened it. It's your granite. Oh my life. I
Oh my
trust that
God.
when you opened your granite, it was fine, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
the granite master. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. That's Tokunbo
Morning. Good morning,
Ojekunle
Fat. Good
speaking.
morning, everybody. Good morning, Nigeria, Lagos, and the world
I
at
see that
large.
you didn't want to miss out from the granite issue.
No, I just had the tail end of it. But the funny thing was, I had over prepped for today's show. Been battling with this thing for about an hour. But I said
Yeah.
stubbornly, I said no. This one I will not give up.
You must
So
be
that's
started
it.
though. You can't miss it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you
morning,
for being
Fat.
stubborn.
Good morning.
Good
It's
morning.
fine.
You're welcome. We're just discussing the West African proverb that says, marriage is like granite. You must crack it to see what's inside. And then it's you decide whether you want to live with that what you have seen, or you want to bail out, you know. But the Bible says, whatever you open that granite is your business.
It's your business, so yeah. You're your own. You're your own.
So we are praying for Esife and people like her. And look at the granite very well. You can shake it, make sure
That way.
it's prayer, you know. But you see, you can also feel it. If you're doing boom, 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 it may not be. But if you do, you know, it might.
Oh my God. Oh
This
my
marriage like
God.
this sometimes, you know. You never know what you get until you are in. Yeah.
Exactly.
And some at home, they will say, They will say, different folks, different strokes.
Different strokes,
Oh
yeah.
my. Okay, let's move on to fact checking. Knowledge booster. You might have heard or read stuff like, did you know that baby scorpions feed on their mother at birth until it dies?
Hmm.
Adam, I said, yeah, it's not possible. What kind of matrimonial sacrifice is that? I mean, what's it called? Maternal sacrifice is that? You know? But I checked, and the fact checker says it is true in a very specific sense. That intrigued me. So I went for that. And it says some scorpion species exhibit a behavior called matrophagy. Matrophagy. I've not heard that before. Where the young feed on their mother's body after she gives birth. The mother scorpion provides nutrients through her own tissues to help the
Yeah.
newborns survive their early days. This usually happens after the babies leave her back, and the mother often dies as a result. It's a shocking but fascinating example of extreme
Yes.
parental sacrifice in the animal kingdom. Not all
Wow.
scorpions do this. It is well documented in certain species like Parabutos and Centruroides. Parabutos and Centruroides. They give their lives for their children. Spectacular, extremely, extremely. Wow.
That's knocking me already. Fudge, but if
Wow.
they are to feed on nutrients, couldn't have been through the breasts or something.
You don't have breast now, you know scorpion now.
I know. I think they would have actually beaten or killed the woman if they had breasts.
Yeah. They eat it up. And it's the mother scorpion. The venom in his what's that thing called? In his tail
It's
can
very
kill
potent.
instantly, but because of the care, he will hang that thing so that they can feed on her. Everything. I didn't even know that any part of scorpion is tissue where you can something soft you can.
It doesn't look. Yeah.
Some of those scorpions, baby scorpions, were like transparent stuff, very tiny and all that.
Very.
It's a great sacrifice.
And if you move that if you move that to the human skills, you find them running away from even giving birth at all. If they've been on the other side, nobody will want to give birth. Knowing that if you do that, it's an END.
We have to live together. I can't die.
Can you imagine?
But women have done so much enough.
Oh no, come on.
To give the supreme sacrifice for the children to live. Yorubas have been saying, you all have your life to live. You are in road A, I'm in road B. I will nurture you. You go and give birth again. You see how it is.
Move on. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, thanks, gentlemen. We'll take a short break. We have some adverts to showcase. We'll see you at the other end.
Hello, Fudge. Are we behind the mic? Oh, how good. I probably would take my leave earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yes, earlier. I'll let you know. I'll signal you. I have been having so many invites to some things, and I always turn them down. And it's beginning to look like deliberate act on my part. So I need to run, but I'll let you know.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm seeing about 5 or 6 adverts. Is it correct?
Yeah, that's good for your show.
Back to back? Wow.
We're
not going to talk like
that. Oh, sorry.
Stage has carried the sound, the stars, and the stories that drive Africa's entertainment.
Let me ask them. I don't know how some people got here. Others, they will say insert. This one that showed up on the jingle, on the stuff.
From industry giants to rising stars, from superstars to fans, we're all linking up under the team, powering Africa through creative enterprise. Get ready for game-changing workshops, fire masterclasses, electrifying performances, and keynotes that will spark your next meeting. Featuring Steve Babayo, Kiki, Audio Maikori, Kenya Okuosa, Tony Stokes, Tika Kole, James Baba, Colette Otishiso, Chris Ihidero, Isaiah Kusuno, Oli Asika, Ojama Ochita, John Ube, Yinka Obebe, and Laura Awolowo. And your favorite hosts, TA and Bolale Olukone are back to keep the vibes unstoppable. Live from Lagos, the home of Bollywood, Afrobeat, and pure creative energy. This is the highlight of the year. Register now at www.nec.ng or email info@nec.ng for sponsorships. Next Make Live 2025 is happening on Friday, November 28th, 9 a.m. at Landmark Center in Lagos. Brought to you by NetNG and Africa Creative Foundation in association with ID Africa, BHM, and Hughes Polaris. Make Live, powering Africa through creative enterprise.
Shatima.
What does that know this?
Concentrate.
This is the Vintage Talkshow with Femi.
Let them wait. Okay, we're back. And Isife is here. Mr. T is still here. And Molara is, of course, here. So let's quickly take some pieces of entertainment news. We have quite a long list today. And the two ladies probably will be colliding one or two or three times. But we'll find it out. So let's start with Omolara Famuyiwa. Go.
London mayor celebrates Nigerian boss auntie after TikTok win. London Mayor Sadiq Khan has congratulated Nigerian creator Femi Orojogun, widely known as London Boss Auntie, for winning Video of the Year at the 2025 TikTok UK Awards. He praised her infectious passion for London's red bosses, which has charmed audiences across the country. Orojogun encouraged fans not to let age or criticism stop them, saying, "If you love it, do it." The Nigerian creator, who first went viral in 2024, has since built a strong following with her playful roadside videos and has become a full-fledged UK influencer.
Big.
Congrats to her.
Yeah. Yeah. Huge one.
Well, there's one guy called Afo here that has been taking my heart, my head off your entertainment news. Okay, Mr. T, please you take the lead here. I was on the technical matter somewhere. Okay.
No, I think the lady has done well for herself and represented Nigeria well too. You probably would look at it from the other side of the divide, like diplomacy, politics, and image, branding. She's done well. For the whole of almost the whole of UK to have voted her, that's a highly conservative setting. And she broke it. It's a plus for Nigeria and a very huge plus for her. She's only going to be more encouraged to do more. Yeah, and I feel the sky isn't the limit. She has a lot to do.
I never heard of her until this winning. I never heard of her. Really, I'm not a fan of TikTok. The stuff I see is too breezy for my health, so I try and avoid it. Okay, congratulations to her. Okay, Esife, let's shoot.
The Lagos state government has debunked claims that Nollywood actor Baba Ijesha was released after being cleared by the Court of Appeal. Attorney General Lawal Pedro says the rumor pushed online by actor Yomi Fabiyi is false, misleading, and capable of distorting judicial records. He stressed that Baba Ijesha served his jail term and was not exonerated of any sexual offense. Pedro warned the public against spreading misinformation in sensitive legal matters.
For me, I'll just advise Yomi Fabiyi to look for scripts to go and act and get busy.
He used to be an actor before he
used to be now. Now, if he's not talking about Baba Ijebu spent the full term, the prison term. It's not the same number. I think he spent about 40 months or 38 months which represents is it 4 years or 5 years of his term. And he's the one that is seeing how he has a video of how Mohbad was killed, and he's now announcing it, and he wants president to intervene over the death of. I should just go and look for location to go and work, and leave us stress us. Okay, Amara, please go ahead.
Reality star Fina has sent public support to fellow BB Nigeria winner Imisi, who is in a dispute with her mother over living conditions after her 150 million naira win. Fina referenced her own painful family fallout, urging Imisi to stay focused and not repeat her mistakes. The situation deepened after Imisi's mother posted a video of her rundown home and accused her daughter of neglect. Imisi has promised to pay for better accommodation, asking for calm as she recovers from Big Brother stress.
Women supporting women.
Is a woman supporting women? What did you say?
Yes,
You mean Fina?
yes.
I'm even
Yeah.
more concerned about the mother.
Mother,
The mother.
yes.
There's so much
That's what my mind
vitriol,
is.
so much advice, online grandmothers, online counselors, and all that. Joining the brigade, it's an overkill. But the problem is, I think it all stems from ignorance and family dysfunction. The story of the girl, the story from what the mother is saying, where somebody needs some kind of how will I call it? Some kind of what do you call that thing? Therapy. Therapy. Mental therapy, psychological therapy, physical therapy, all sorts. Because some of these stem from ignorance. You win 450 million. Do you think that as Ebuka is announcing now, he's giving her the check? No. Many things are tied to that thing. There are 150 or 100 and all that. Maybe what gets to the girl in a year or two time will be a quarter of that sum. It's don't put too much stress on her.
So
And,
for me, Fudge, I think that there should be communication. You talked about dysfunctional setup in the family. Probably that's what's causing it. The girl, if she's closer to the mom, there's so many things that can be explained, and the mother would understand, and not go out to talk about the bedroom talks in public. It's it's a close thing. She has a point. She wants to relax and get out of the stress, but there must be some conversation in that regard between her and the mom.
I think it's too much conversation. I mean, too much communication, sir. We got too much talk. As before, the woman's going from one blog to the other, and bloggers, they love their controversy and spreading the dirty linen in public. So they'll be guarding her and pushing her, and she'll be talking, and some of the things she says in Yoruba, they are viral, they are disruptive, they are very, very motherly. And the girl will try to explain, or our friends will explain. They don't need all that. Too much communication. That's why I call it dysfunctional. They don't appear to be. Let's not put fire into their problems.
You observe that this kind of situation didn't happen until money came in. That's always the case.
As
That's
usual.
always the case.
If you hear the girl's story, you will feel like beating up the mother. If you are only the mother, you feel like tearing the girl apart. So I think in therapy, just calm down, stop talking. Go in and do home. Yes, there have been abandonment. Yes, there have been reactions or actions that are uncalled for, or the behaviors that are unnatural. But that is now in the open. Find a way to sort yourself. Don't give yourself over social media. They'll turn you to shit. When something new happens, they will drop you and move on, and you will be left with the tatters. Okay? He who has hair, let him or her hear what the word is saying. through his people. Okay, let's move on. One more story and we'll go on a break.
The band has revealed that it was Don Jazzy who first suggested dissolving their iconic Moritz partnership. Speaking on the Micon podcast, took full initiative in 2012 when the split was announced. The band noted he has no regrets and believes the separation was inevitable, but admits he misses their creative synergy. The revelation is one of Nigeria's most successful music duos.
Hmm.
We miss those days. Moritz days.
Hmm.
Oh,
You're up again.
how? Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the studio problem now. Yeah. The network is weak at their end.
Yes, and they're also using the phone.
They are also using it. You're quite right. The network is.
But we miss them. We miss them.
Hello?
You guys just went off for a
No,
moment.
you are the ones that went off. But you went off to another planet.
God will help us.
Oh boy.
Are you back?
We're here. I'm here.
Yeah.
Omolara is here too.
They are talking, but it's not clear.
Hello.
Hello,
Why is the
Fudge.
voice affected now? Eh?
Hello, Fudge. Can you hear? You better just take a break to fix it up. Yeah.
I think the problem is I am not on.
But if you can hear me, it's from your end. It's from your end. It's from your end. Check it. If you can hear me, it's not here. It's not with us here.
Mr. T is talking now.
Yeah, I can talk. I can hear you. I can hear you. Or we can hear you. Aha. Omolara can hear you, so it's your end.
Yeah. I was just trying to bring somebody in. I just canceled the whole thing.
That was all. I saw you lift your hand, and immediately everything went up from here.
Yeah, just.
For more details, contact us on +234-708-380-0003 or Father Rise Day Festival. The Financial Services Regulation Coordinating Committee, FSRCC, in collaboration with the National Broadcasting Commission,
Okay.
wishes to draw
Person is back.
to the activities of illegal financial operators, which threaten public trust and the stability of the Nigerian financial system.
Damola, welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Oju di tira o.
Okay,
anywhere.
Go anywhere.
I missed you. So I was just wondering. I was looking for him, complaining that he didn't show up. Meanwhile, he was talking to me on Facebook, and I didn't check. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh my!
WhatsApp was it showed me. It's still showing me, but
okay.
I'm there.
Yeah, we thank God.
Yeah. Good morning, Omolara.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you
I'm not
too.
playing any music this morning.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. T.
Morning.
How are you, sir?
Fine, thank you. I welcomed you. I said Ajala traveled and Ajala is back.
So Ajala didn't go anywhere.
Welcome. Nice to see you again here.
Thank you, sir.
Oh. A lot has happened though, whilst you were away.
I know.
A lot.
I know. Is it fair? It's not here this morning.
Oh, she's
Good
here.
morning, Mr. D.
Good morning. Is it fair? How are you? And how's
I'm
the family?
fine. Thank God.
Yeah.
Is the baby lawyer in the house?
Our lawyer isn't around today, Abi.
Buni ya enu. Buni ya enu. P square. So now, those are young chaps, so, and now we are speaking as if in nostalgia, because
Yeah.
the stubborn heads refuse to come together. You know,
It passes human comprehension.
they have consciously, deliberately deprived the world of the offering of the double talent. It's so sad, but we move on. Okay, Esife and Molara. I think you are next, right? Or is it?
Molara,
Okay. Now we have overshot our time. So you look at your 3 best stories. 3 or so. You are both here. Let's look at 3 best stories to wrap. As a wrap, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Molara.
The Nigerian film industry is in mourning following the death of Nollywood actress Mama Fred Ezenta. She passed away on Tuesday, 18 of November 2025, after a prolonged battle with a severe illness that left her bedridden. Details surrounding her condition remain scarce, but the news was confirmed by actor and filmmaker Imachinedom Comedy, popularly known as Mr. Aloy, who shared the announcement on his official TikTok page. Mama Fred Ezenta remembered for her contributions to numerous Nollywood productions, leaves behind a legacy of memorable performances in the industry.
Indeed. I watched many of flicks on Facebook. This Chinedum something in the past 2 or 3 years. It was quite engaging, and she was quite, like a slender, older, or is it older or younger? Older Mama G kind of, persona. Terrible woman being, as an actor, in a role. Terrible mother-in-law, completely unreasonable and just annoying and all that. And she acted it to a T that if you see her on the road, you will feel like beating her up. Excellent actress. And she was bedridden for quite some time, from what we heard. May her soul find peace. And the ones she left behind will receive succor and fortitude to go on. Because what else can we do? We can only move on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Esife, over to you. One of your best three.
The viral video has sparked excitement among fans after Subaba's wife, Honorable Natasha, was seen with a visible baby bump. The couple are reportedly expecting their first child together, adding to Subaba's already large family. Though the singer has not yet issued a formal statement, congratulatory messages continue to pour in online.
Only God can forgive all these journalists and reporters.
Who wrote that piece? Who wrote that piece? Very mischievous writer, honestly. Already large family.
Large family.
Wow.
Maybe the woman ate fufu too much or extra about something. They've seen baby bump.
They've
The
seen
house
it.
cow.
X-ray eyes.
House count. Nothing. They've already count her bed. Know that a child is coming.
What's left,
You
Raj,
know,
is for them to give the gender of the baby. That's the only line I was expecting. I was expecting that to come up. Oh my
oh
God.
my. Anyway, if it indeed it is true, congratulations in advance to be father. You know, will be multiple father and mother, and we wish them safe delivery. You know, the media has already given them. Oh my!
Well, congratulations to them, though. Yeah. Either way.
We can't stop congratulating Two-Face, in spite of the fact that he has done this several times. We still have to congratulate him and wish him all the best. And thank God for that. Okay, so the man is still there. Let's move on.
Nollywood icon Omotola Jolade Ekinde has reflected on 3 decades in fame, her life abroad, and her move into directing. She spoke about the pressures of fame before social media, the intense toxicity of today's online culture, and how her faith and family remain her grounding. Omotola revealed that no role has ever truly represented her real personality. She is now directing new projects, including Mother's Love, while maintaining her humanitarian work with the global organizations.
Anyway, we all sort of we grow old, and as you grow older, you begin to leave some things behind. You know, I remember between 96 or 95 and year 2000, Omotola, just like others, was working frenetically. You know, almost like 3 locations in a week. You know, working from one place, you know, working and all that. Always on the set, always such that they had to even ban them because our face,
The faces
like
were
just like
everywhere.
we are always everywhere and all that, you know. But you see, she has grown now. She's almost 50 now, right? So you can now see and say, no role has really impacted or you has really represented my core being. You know, it's nice after 200, over 250 movies, 350 movies. Yeah, you are privileged to say that. Good. We are waiting for the ones that will represent you, so that we can watch and enjoy with you. So congratulations, Mrs.
Omotola.
Omotola
Mrs. Omotola
Jalade Kehinde. You know, I like his husband, Matthew. They're nice chap. You know, I know that I don't like the wife, but I like the husband. Nice chap. I remember.
Why would you put that into it?
No, because you often don't see the pilot around. It's a motor you see everywhere. So we should give him
Everywhere.
kudos. when we have the
True.
opportunity,
Yeah. Yes, you're
some
right.
men, they will have chased out of the house because he's taking all the glory and all that. He's a solid guy, solid. So if you're hearing me, Matthew, kudos. Stay fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, our next one.
Your next one, final one.
No, next best story.
Okay.
DJ Copy has surprised fans and stunned a billionaire father, Femi Otedola, by asking for a £70 million London mansion as a birthday gift. The St. John's Wood estate is one of the family's most prized properties. While Otedola appeared momentarily speechless, the clip has sparked numerous reactions online, with many praising Copy's boldness in the close father-daughter bond.
Is that boldness? Very wicked girl. $70 million pound selling a house. I like the girl. Very, very, very bold. The Baba was speechless.
Is
it that you are claiming inheritance or what?
He's already claiming inheritance.
You want to get inheritance now?
He is, yeah. That's what she's doing.
Okay. It's like having one meant something. I'm still, jollowing it. And then my daughter comes say, I want that for my birthday. I won't be speechless. Immediately, I'll give her back. What is nice? The man, maybe should consider it. Yeah. What is 70 million pounds?
Really, only five.
And that, like Yoruba will say, so as you are giving her, more will come. Buy a bigger one. So you consider it, so please work out a speech and respond to the girl. Don't be speechless for life forever. Okay? Copy, you try, So when you get the house, let us know. So that your podcast who promoted it will also be able to have something to say that they are part of something. They are part of the crusade to get you a house. Oh my. Okay. Amalara.
Fuji
Is that your final one or your finishing?
The final one.
Thank you.
Fuji star Obesere says Fuji music will always outlive trends, despite the dominance of Afrobeat and hip hop. He said younger stars like Ashake and Burna Boy sampling Fuji only strengthening the culture. Marking over 30 years in the industry, he recalled the struggles of building his brand and said staying relevant means evolving while keeping street OT. Obesere also praised Adekunle Gold's new Fuji-inspired album for honoring the genre's roots.
Oh, by the way, as someone that I think is adept in this business of Fuji music, and I have not introduced him. We're happy to have, for the first time since October, I think, since he went to celebrate his father's homegoing ceremony, he has become almost a fugitive. We have not seen him. Good morning this morning, Akintunde-Johnson Adeboye. You're welcome. After a long hiatus, you're welcome.
Good morning, Uncle Faj. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Okay, you heard about the Obesere boast. Fuji can never be overcome by hip hop.
Yeah, it's correct. It's a grassroots music. It's always evolving, always. And you turn to a local corner, you just see some young guys drumming, and it's Fuji. It's Fuji. Just like Fuji music. Fuji music, those are grassroots music. They are not things that trend and get out of trend. No, they're always there. They are consistent. So it's a statement of fact. For me, it's not a boast. It's a statement of fact.
I believe you are correct. Because music that is turned out of the brown earth. So far, people are still living on the brown earth. it will sustain. It's a generic kind of a thing. There's no way you can wish it away. And though some of the representations of that music may not be for purposes of choosing the right word, may not be exemplary, may not be,
True.
but they would nevertheless sustain. Amorakpala will play his part and lead, but there are more self-sustaining, edifying examples of that music that will keep it going for life, and new people are coming up. So I'm glad to, before Isife reads our last story, we'd like to welcome Mr. Arsenal, looking ready and boastful as usual. They don't even, without talking, you can see them oozing pride and and all kinds of awesomeness. Good morning this morning, Bosun Osifowora. Good morning.
Uncle Vaz, good morning, Uncle T. Mr. Damala and Amanara Isife. Good morning, everyone in the studio. Good morning, listeners. It's a pleasure to be here. Uncle Vaz, you are still on top.
I know.
Bosun, I didn't know for some it's a different standard for Arsenal. A draw is a loss for them.
Exactly.
That's
how to stay on top.
I know. Since they're on top, you can't breathe. They hold your neck until the real thing starts happening. By the time we get to January, February, March, we will review your case. And
we will still be on top.
No, fine. It's too late. They have not been dropping.
Oh, I have 3 Arsenal already. Okay, we shall see. Some of us, our voice will not be quietened. Okay? Isife, you have a last speech, have you?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Very Dark Man has issued a public apology after an altercation with comedian Mr. Jollof caused delays on a United Nigeria Airlines flight. In a remorseful Instagram video, he admitted acting irresponsibly and said he takes full responsibility for the disruption. He apologized to all affected passengers, including the crew, stressing that the incident was avoidable and should never have happened.
Wait, is it because I say this is your last one, or is it because it's very dark man that you are speaking like that? As we are afraid of the guy. I watched the video of the altercation. I think it's very, 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 very disgusting. Very, very unpleasant. That's the problem with dealing with fame and popularity. Some Nigerians can't handle it well. Like one of their content creators, one of their co-content creators, had a theory. He believed that Very Dark Man was not at the top. This is referring to somebody called Mark or MC Mbakara. He said somebody at the top. I mean, Very Dark Man was no longer at the top, and Jollof or whatever they call him is also under the radar. So either it's scripted or it's just spontaneous. Just say, let me just start something. Let me just create some chaos. And then he went over to go and say, you, back, boo, boo, boo. Before you know it, he's back on top. And he says, he's back on top. So notoriety can win you applause because people Nigeria, oh God, Nigeria. So people are doing serious work.
Yeah, I'm going to be a little bit off today in that area because what struck me in that story, I'm an OG, I agree, but how do you guys come with your aliases, your nicknames, Mr. Jollof? To me, that was just the story. When I heard, wait, Mr. Jollof. I mean, if you said Jollof, I don't know how they come about their nickname. So that's the truth about it. Yeah. Yeah.
Uncle T, his name is so long. You prefer to call him Mr. Jollof.
Call him Mr. Jollof. You mean his real name? Oh my.
His real name
Oh
is
my.
quite long and conk to pronounce.
He's a conk. Okay.
I
No,
think
but it didn't mean that
I
part.
think
Something like Akpofiri, something Akporofiri or something like that.
Ashekpo
It didn't
something.
seem that bad.
So his name is
I
quite
thought it
long.
was
I think these guys, they are the downside of social media. As wonderful as the social media is, it throws up some cheap celebrities, and these are people that in their lifetime never thought maybe two people would ever clap for them or even celebrate them. So they become instant overnight heroes. So the fame gets to them because they don't have depth, they don't have anything. Sometimes when they talk, you could see through their brains that it's quite hollow and nothing to write home about. So that's the downside of social media for me, because these are cheap heroes, and unfortunately people celebrate and even quote this element,
yes.
and it's
Oh,
sad.
they have a movement. They have a movement. They have a force. You know, people by millions of human beings. So,
What creativity,
I,
Mr.
I,
Jollof.
I remember telling us on this program about a colleague of mine who has masters in law, who was faulting the Supreme Court and quoting very dark man. That was the day I knew there was trouble in this land. Lawyer, foreign masters, or not
Not
local masters in law.
local masters.
I'm like,
Foreign.
I just say, are you okay? I just walked away. I couldn't even stand.
That is not new. You know, a close comrade of mine. You know, he made a comment yesterday, and it was so nauseating that when someone now pointed it out, oh boy, you are an international barrister. You are not a local Nigerian barrister again, and you are still saying this about this case. I knew there was something wrong somewhere, because
Seriously,
it seems we now pick our directions from those that have those cheap
some
popularity.
funny
influencers.
element.
Some ill-educated influencers. You know, it's symptomatic of a more dire problem.
Very, very.
Anyway, we get to that when we move into Niger trends. Oh my! Today will be interesting. Join us at the other end of this commercial and our music break. We'll see you at the other end. Okay, thank you.
It's so bad now. Even kids want to be like these people. They don't want to read again. This
They don't. It's so sad.
That yesterday, it was we on that topic. We all just kept. I know that you all, because we are all disappointed. You know,
why won't you
was
be?
talking about. I was talking about this. I don't know. Maybe it's the former now, the spokesperson for Labour Party, Gandhi.
Oh, okay.
You know, we were both in Ife together, and then we are all comrades together, and you know, this guy had done very well for himself, even in the law business, and he's abroad, and you know, he was commenting on the Nnamdi Kanu case, and the way he picked his comment, it was unbelievable. It was all like him. And someone just commented, because I knew that we were like, you know, and he's one of us who, so what do we say to this now? You know, when that person pointed at it out, it was as if the person knew what was on our mind. We all just kept quiet.
His opinion is molded by social media, not law.
Yeah, I was like, this is a lawyer, for crying out loud. of international repute, and we are seeing this on a global stage.
But sometimes I think, particularly on the topic that you were discussing, people are giving more to sentiments than being realistic. Because yesterday I was on TVC, and that was what I told them, that people that I never thought would even, I mean, they were bending law on its head for this same thing. And I'm like, are you joking? Even the guy said he committed the crime abroad. That why is in Nigerian court. He said it by himself. Like, so he knew it was a crime. He knew he committed it. And I'm like, and then you are defending him. Somebody said they should find political solution. I'm like, kill on sorry.
But you know the funny thing? The funny thing is that emotions has taken over, especially because we all perceive the government of the day is not doing well. So now that emotion of not supporting the government has now overridden every other thing, so that we don't look at the merits of the game. Because I was wondering, even on Thursday, I was at a younger brother's office, and I had not been to the office since January that he set up the office. So he now said, Edmond, what is it? Are you quarreling with? So I had to be there. And the next thing, this topic came up, and I was trying to point out that, this is the merit. He said, no. I just kept quiet that, okay, I just came to enjoy myself here. I will not be involved in this. Because
no, it has gotten to that level. There are areas where you don't talk to some people. You size their brain. I don't waste my effort.
Because I was trying to be logical. Someone was telling me there is no law in Nigeria that can. I said, like, how?
So the mistake, I don't know if we're going to discuss it, but one of the things that they raised yesterday was the issue. The guy kept hammering that the law is being tried under has been repealed. But I think one thing I pointed out on TV yesterday, I told them that the biggest mistake he made was getting lawyers from his ethnic background. So all of them were driven by sentiments, not law. So that was what happened. They weren't looking at the law as it should be looked at. Because once you repeal a law, even the new law will tell you that all existing cases under this repealed law continues. So it doesn't take away anything from the law that has been repealed. Simple law. But somehow they couldn't see it, and then they just held on. So it was more sentimental for them than being realistic. And you know what is sad? The guy has gone to prison. What about girl? Everybody will go about their life.
What's about there? Not only prison.
If you make yourself cheap hero. If you make yourself cheap hero and allow people to drive you enter gutter, only you will be there.
Maybe our eyes will be a little bit open if the guy appeals and the appeal court affirms the judgment again.
What I'm interested in the grounds of appeal. I'm very interested in the grounds of appeal because
they're bringing home. Yes.
Because if what they are bringing is fair hearing, this Justice Omotosho, what he did, he gave him ample time, lectured him on the need for defense. The guy was all doing. I think one shake.
He just wants to create chaos. That's all. He just wants to create chaos.
Okay, I'm going back.
All right.
Okay.
Good morning, my co-debaters.
I just knew she was going to drop something. I was
going to ask that is every fortnightly that she comes.
I already asked of her this morning.
The one who needs no introduction.
panel of judges, co-debaters, and the audience.
An accurate
I'm here to prove the motion. Yeah.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm going in. We're back, and this is still the Vintage Talkshow. And we're on Niger Trends. Yeah, you can join us. Air your views, your comments. Do you disagree with what we are saying here? Or you, well, if you support, there's not much talk. But let's have you briefly make your comments. The number to call is 0913 697 3485. We'd love to hear you. We'd love to hear your call, your voice, your comment, your thoughts on some of the issues we'll be dealing with. Things that are happening, trending issues within the Nigerian space. We call it Niger Trends. We'll join you now. The number again is 0913 697 3485.
Sorry.
Somebody at the door. I want to join so much.
It's been
Fight has not introduced Tam.
What did you say?
Yeah.
You have not introduced our lawyer. Hey. This case will start from Supreme Court.
On Niger Trends, sometimes we have her, sometimes we don't. When we have her, there's some kind of mini chaos in the house. But it's glad to have her here. And articulate.
Bosun, I am seeing grounds for appeal.
Moyo Oluwatamilore. Good morning this morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, my little colleague.
Yeah, you see why I didn't say anything today? Because today, today more than other days, what we have for you is nothing to write home about, nothing to smile about.
Bro,
sorry,
sister, I'm the
I never you feel space.
Yeah, I'm feeling the dead moment, have you?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. So we are on Niger Trends. We are always having issues, technical issues and all that. So the young lady is trying to be proactive. Nice of you, Eshe.
Thank you very
much.
Okay,
so where do we start? Okay, I know what I will say, but we'll be off camera.
My goodness.
Oh boy.
Thank you. Okay. So let's take one or two stories before we move to. We have quite a long list of adverts to share. Okay. Where do we start? Is it Kano we start with, or our tragic?
You don't want to ease them into it, something softer, which is still bad. That one first.
Okay. Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that.
A federal high court in Abuja has sentenced suspended Unical Law Dean Professor Cyril Ndifong to 5 years in prison for sexually harassing a female student. Justice James Omotosho ruled that the ICPC proved its case beyond reasonable doubt, describing Ndifong as a sexual predator who abused his office. He was convicted on 2 counts, both were won concurrently. His co-defendant, lawyer Sonny Anyanwu, was acquitted for lack of evidence. The judge said Ndifong's conduct was disgraceful and must serve as a deterrent to officials who take advantage of female students.
Wow. Wow.
When I read the judgment, I was quite happy for 2 reasons. One, most times students hardly complain about things like this. And even when they do, it just falls on deaf ears. And secondly, most of these lecturers, particularly someone of his status, who is a dean, they feel very untouchable. And so for you to have a verdict in this direction is a plus, is a win for all the students in Nigeria. It's a win for all those that have been molested and who have found them. For those who didn't have a voice or wouldn't have anyone to speak for them, this is a victory for them. And I read the details and the evidences put forward. It was very nauseating. I mean, for someone of that status. And then for you to now imagine this is a professor of law. I mean, it compounds the case. So for me, it's very disgraceful, and it's good. He's even lucky that he was tried under a different law. If it could have been brought under the laws that actually puts 7 to 14 years for him. And so, I mean, that also spells the end of his career as a lecturer, as a professor of law. I don't think anybody, I mean, by the time he's out, well, I don't know what state Nigeria will be by then, but he may not be coming back to the same society that he left. So it's a good one for the students and for the nation. And then this will embolden people who find themselves in similar circumstance to come forward, and the court will definitely avenge, every wrong that has been done to the student. Every student deserves to enjoy proper education in a very sane atmosphere, not this kind of situation.
Bosun, you are quite correct, because I love that he was convicted at long last. And I remember during my university days, a professor we so much respected, and the news had been flying around, and it was not as if we had evidence, but he came into the classroom. He came into the classroom and he made a statement that even if someone is going to molest you, sometimes have the decency of being toasted. And we, the guys there, it was an eye opener for us that even this man, because we were looking at it, that even this man, and even after that incident, another associate prof again. I mean, the girl was crying. I can't mention names now. She was crying. She was in my class. She was crying, and she opened up to me that the only way the associate prof said she can pass the course is if she sleeps with him. And I was, wow. So this is happening. Okay, because the associate prof was very close to me, I went to his office. I sat down and I broached the topic, and he confirmed it. I was like, and I had to stand up. I prostrated. I said, for my sake, sir, if not for anything else. Sir, lecturer today, lecturer today. And now told the girl, if it is anything you can offer, because this is quite beyond me. I didn't know what, because it was around 7:30 that day. I could remember in the faculty. And I was like, even you. And this guy, this associate was quite close to me, because, to be candid, he was the one that intervened that I didn't have an extra year, simply because someone was another.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was quite close to me, and we discussed all manners of things. And I was like, okay, even if we are doing it, why don't we just hide this thing? It's an open secret in the university community for those that do it, and those you should not fall victim of, because they will never let you go. And even as at that, they exchange students. Okay, I will give you this one. Yeah, you give me one of your own too, so that it will not be.
I think that's the implication of this case. And
Before
somehow,
you go further, let me translate. For those who don't understand that, they means let it be. That's what we use in rejuvenating the body. They're talking about human beings. It's not Jubilee. It's not it's not pharaohs they are talking about, the human being. That's what they use, the refreshing the body.
I'm speechless.
I think somehow the courts are now waking up to all this undue sexual advances, particularly even in the workspace. Now, in the Western world, if you compliment a woman in a very funny way, you may lose your job and lose
Yeah.
everything. So
Mm.
even if the woman is beautiful, just say it in your mind and let her
Your
go.
mind. Yes. And you know,
Before it
Because
becomes patronizing.
Mr. Osifowora, you know this point that you're mentioning now, I'm deviating away from the criminal aspect now. To explain it to people on the road is not just on the road, at work in Nigeria, to explain it to people at the gym in Nigeria that you cannot see me passing and just start saying, wow, beautiful, how are you? It's not okay. It's very hard to explain to people. It's very hard for them to understand the concept that
It is.
you may mean well, but it sounds super threatening because you're in a position of that point
don't
is
worry, don't worry. With as many people as will land in jail, Nigerians don't like wahala. That's one thing I know. Once we see 1, 2, 3 persons fall, everybody will fall in line. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
a matter of time.
And also, this is a call up to the law enforcement. Over time, they have actually put under the carpet issues like this. Within communities, you have had cases like this as well, not even in schools, not institutions of higher learning. You know, we've been here before that we read a story of a 70-year-old man who did something with a minor. Thank you, sir. Who did something with a minor. And as I'm speaking, and as you all are sitting now, we don't know what happened to that case. I don't know what happened to that case. This is a very good case. Yeah.
Kid gloves.
Every week you see that story.
Then somehow our society to condone this nonsense.
Yeah.
You go to the station to report that a man raped you or did assaulted you sexually. The first thing the police will ask you is, what did they do for your house?
What did they do for a house? What were you wearing?
All the funny things. Then I'm like, so the fact that someone came to my house is the license to sleep with the person? Is not. If somebody says no means no.
Bosun, you know what? You took the word out of my mouth. A case happened in this environment. The guy's wife brought in a girl like that, and she was like sort of guardian to the girl, and the husband was raping the girl because he's not molesting her, it's rape because she's not of the age of consent. She's a minor.
Wow.
It's rape. Now they took her to the police station, and the first thing that happened was that they started talking about how money will exchange hands. How money will exchange hands. The guy is still working free now. He gave quite a sum, and for my wife's sake, she begged me not to just not to see
escalate.
Not to escalate the case because I was livid. I was mad because everybody was wanted to be part of
that kind of societal how will I call it indulgence. It is yes, because you see people rape cases. The family will go and start begging the police to stop. And let's drop this something there because they are putting pressure on them in the community.
He's a father of something. He's a father of please pity him.
And at the end of the day, the whole thing boils down to money will exchange hands. The police will escalate it to the Lagos State people. They will collect money. So it will be like that. They will stop the case there. Then you and the people that are involved will also be collecting money. Everybody involved will be collecting money from the man, and that is how the case will die a natural death, and they will be walking free in the community. Because even if we shout from now to tomorrow, it will say happen, and you want to say anything about it, they will say no. That the family involved does not want to press charges simply because they are looking at they will tell you it has happened. That They need the money. It has happened. It has happened. That after all, if they jail the man, what is their own gain? So it's
Okay.
it's quite a naughty
Sir.
issue.
Yeah, we hope things will get better. Well, that's the first example. The professor will go and profess in the what's it called, in jail.
Correctional center.
We'll go and lecture there, and so that's bad riddance. Well, let's take one non-troubled story.
Okay.
One controversial story. So I take a break and come back.
In this our Nigeria. Okay, let's try. Let's try.
Okay.
I can do the Beavers one, the INEC one.
Okay.
Okay. INEC says identity theft. As I'm reading this, I'm already feeling the anger in me. But INEC says identity theft and multiple votes are now a thing of the past thanks to the Beaver system. Speaking at the Digital Nigeria Conference, Chairman Joash Amukutan says Beavers has become a foolproof tool for verifying voters, ensuring that only legitimate voters are accredited. He cited the Anambra governorship election, where almost all polling unit results were uploaded to the iRev portal in real time. Amukutan noted that the Electoral Act 2022 gave Beavers full legal backing, making digital accreditation a permanent feature of Nigerian elections. He admitted that network challenges remain, especially in remote communities, but insisted there will be no return to manual processes, saying the gains of technology are too significant to reverse.
Amen.
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 I almost said amen too.
The man is there. He's hopeful.
But to be truthful, for quite some years now, I've not been voting because I've been privileged to work with INEC as a supervisor of most of the elections, and almost all over the Southwest. I've not gone out of the Southwest, almost all over the Southwest. And what I have seen is that the fundamental issue with INEC is that we don't have enough trained personnel. Those ad hoc staff that they keep on engaging. The ad hoc staffs are most often time they are the cause of all the whole chaos. Most often time they are the cause of all the chaos that you come across. Because in the last election, I remember we are all upbeat about the Beavers, and at the end of the day, people were complaining that INEC, they didn't upload this, they didn't upload that. Well, for people that care to listen, I analyzed the issue for them, and I told them that the last election was more of an indictment of our educational system than anything else. Because you will see graduates. I can't believe they are graduates. I couldn't believe they are graduates. Yeah, I mean, for someone that has been trained for a week on some basic things, and they go to the field and they do nonsense. I mean,
can you give me an example? Can you give an example of this kind of nonsense that they do, so I can understand real time the issue?
Okay, the Beavers works like this. Now, when you log in, the first thing you're supposed to do as the person using the Beavers is take your picture, so that they will know that you are the one uploading the results. So when my people log in, they will not take picture. So the next thing you are supposed to do is start uploading results. So what they do is that immediately they've logged in, they've not uploaded pictures. Now instead, they've not uploaded pictures. Now when they now take the picture of the results, when they now take now you have reversed every other thing.
The process.
So now, process. So the Beavers will not allow you to take the picture and upload first. It will tell you
because the result is not your face.
You have a process. But the issue is this: now, they now take the picture, now instead of uploading the results, the picture gets uploaded. So people open the beavers and the next, and
I see
you
their
know,
face.
and they see
I
their face
get
instead
that.
of,
I
and
get
our
that.
people
I
start
get
shouting that, hey, and I was like, these are just basic things people are. So no, Tamilore, you need
mistakes.
some of these things. If you are not involved, you would
They
think
don't
someone is
understand. Okay.
because digital technology can actually minimize corruption, extremely minimize
Well,
corruption, but
it
only when
should.
it's used properly. When it is
We are
used
praying
properly.
that Damola and Joash will their enthusiasm and
Deliver.
hope will come through and deliver in the larger elections. Let's take a short break. We'll come back.
Amen.
The two now your amen is clear. The two big stories we have. I don't know how Tamla is going to do it. The abduction issue, Kebi, Niger, and Kwara stories has about 11 or 12 stories. The Nnamdi Kanu self judgment and all that. It's another 5 or 6 stories. Well, when we come back, God will help you. You find a way of navigating it so we can
There are
discuss
two
two.
main stories. You just put it
Yeah,
in one.
yeah. It's going to be. I will see how she will do it. Okay, I will see you on the other end of this break. Three answers, back to back. I hope they're paying us.
We need, we need more of good hands to handle the elections, because really, where you find issues, where you find issues of rigging, is where the party has a strong backing. But if it is half, as in people are ready to vote and stuff like that one, hardly will you be able to rig, because people are watching. People are looking at it, they are watching. So if you read it, it's an open thing. But where you have more, because I was telling people in the southeast, some of our colleagues, they were calling that see, they are telling people, if you want to come and vote for this party, don't come, just stay in your house. Yeah, just stay in your house, don't come. Yeah, community. When the community chairman is telling you, see, I am the one in charge. If you want to come and vote for this party, don't come. This is the party we are voting for. And this is how we are going to do it here. People, it never gets reported. I love it that the Southwest here, everything is always getting reported. At least we are moving forward. It never gets reported. Gunshots were being fired.
Yeah.
And it was only people from one party that were allowed to pass to go and vote. That was why people were questioning. Was it that the other party, they didn't have supporters or stuff like? No, they were prevented.
Disenfranchised.
One of my friends was telling me this week that during the election time in his area, that they were like, before they didn't allow you to pass, and once you're coming out of the polling booth, they'll ask you who you voted for, and if you didn't vote for the correct person, they'll tell you to enter a car, because the asking you is even just perfunctory. As you're coming out, so if you didn't vote for the correct person, they'll tell you to enter a car. That the only reason he didn't enter the car with them was because they know him around the area, and they some of the other area boys begged for him. That's why he didn't have to enter the car with them, because he knew that if he entered that car, he's not going to be alive. I said,
there's a guy that was nearly killed in Isolo. He was nearly killed in Isolo as an INEC ad hoc staff. He took part in the first election. The second election, he sat it out. Although we told the local government this thing, person handling INEC at local government level to pay him his money, that so that it will be as a sort of compensation, because people came out and said it was because he was Yoruba, he was supporting the Yoruba man and stuff like that one, and they said they saw him, and I said, how come? How can you see him? They said he was uploading a different result. How? I said, these are papers and stuff like that one. Well, the mistake I made was that I should have signaled the guy to enter into the vehicle with the policeman with me, and I would have taken him out of that place. But at the same time, they would have said I was disenfranchising the people there. I explained everything to them. I left. By the time the guy came back, his shirt was torn, slippers, shoes nowhere to be found.
On top of how much?
Through the canal to get back to the rack center. He had to take through the canal to get back to the rack center. He said they said now that Oga that has guns has left. So what will happen now? They beat him to stupor until he realized that these people will not stop until something happens to him. That was when he ran.
Are these people insured? Does INEC insure workers?
Sorry, they don't do. Ad hoc staff, they don't. They don't.
Why?
They don't. They don't.
I think they should look into something like that, because if the exercise is volatile,
it's most of the people involved are just hard up staff. The INEC
human beings now.
They're not up to 15-20% of the total population of people involved in the election conducting elections. I know they are human beings, but they are not. And this is Nigeria, where you have
I should look into that. I think someone should suggest that to them. You can't put people in harm's way, and then for how much?
Bosun, it is government work. If you go and raise that kind of thing, they will tell you to go and face your job. That it seems as if you don't have anything doing. That's why you are raising that kind of issue. Seriously. Yeah, all these things are
get anything right.
Because someone is actually
sending people to unsafe states, unsafe locations.
Yeah. They are. If you are
some level of insurance for them, even if it's minor injury related and all, or death, they should do something.
It's that's why I said for you to know what is happening in this country, you need to really get involved, so that you will know that sometimes it's not funny. Even people around you that you take as your assistants to handle things for you, they will compromise. At the end of the day, it comes back to your table. They will tell you it is you. It's so it's multi-layered. Except everybody decides, okay, or a sizable majority decides, okay, we want to get it right before we can get right in this country.
That's the only way. Yeah, it's a change in mindset.
That's the case now. They have gone to price all those little materials we will need for our transformer, and it comes to 3.8 million naira. Someone is asking me to go from house to house
going back on
to pay that amount.
We're back. God will win. That's a song for this moment. If you're alive and well, even if you don't have 3 square meals, you're alive and well. You're able to ambulate, to move around, to speak, and to be heard. Now God will win. Okay, we're back to the beats. Niger trends, still trending. And we're moving to the problem areas. The number to call, remember, 0913-697-3485. Bosun Osifowora is still here. Akintunde-Johnson is here. And Tamilora is also here.
Okay.
Sha, how do we go next?
Okay, so we're going to tell the Kebbi abduction story through different perspectives. So first, the Senate is urging President Bola Tinubu to authorize the immediate recruitment of at least 100,000 military personnel to confront Nigeria's worsening insecurity.
Okay.
Following the attack on girls' secondary school in Maga, Kebbi State, where terrorists killed the vice principal and abducted 25 girls. Now, it also says the federal government says it is deeply concerned about the Kebbi school abduction and has directed security and intelligence agencies to locate and safely rescue the 25 missing students. The Ministry of Information asserted that protection of school children is a non-negotiable duty of the state. Then Tinubu postponed South Africa and Angola trips after the Kebbi and Kwara attacks.
Yeah, even cancelled it.
Okay, then the presidency says President Tinubu is deeply depressed by the abduction of 25 schoolgirls in Kebbi and the killing of Brigadier General Musa Oba by terrorists in Borno State. And I hear that as of today, there's another abduction of about 200
in Niger.
Yeah, as of Friday, school. I think. Yes,
yeah.
Yes. Then also, Kebbi governor alleged security sabotage is 250.
50, not 200. 50, 52.
You saw 200.
Yes.
He saw 50. So let's move on.
Okay. All right. Kebbi Governor Muhammad Idris says that the kidnapping of 25 schoolgirls in Maga was made possible because security agencies failed to act on credible DSS intelligence. He described the failure as sabotage, revealing that operatives deployed to guard the school withdrew just 30 minutes before the attack. A special investigation panel headed by the state's DSS director has been set up to probe the lapses and oversee rescue efforts. Witnesses say the bandits killed the vice principal and fled with the girls, though officials believe all abductees are alive. Then the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, has ordered troops in Kebbi to step up their search for the abducted schoolgirls. He reminded troops to remain professional and disciplined as they push to restore peace in the area. Then the Air Force perspective, the Chief of Air Force Staff, Air Marshal Sunday Aneke, has directed air commanders in the northeast to intensify precision strikes on terrorist hideouts. Aneke said the Air Force would fly smarter and strike harder, promising better logistics, welfare, and medical support for frontline personnel. He vowed that the NAF will remain unshakable in defending Nigeria and rescuing citizens. Then there's also the piece about the House of Rep raises alarm over Zamfara killings. Okay. And then there's the bandits are asking like 100 million naira tax sort of levy to
for the states, local government.
For lots of local governments.
Yeah, about 20 local governments.
Yeah. Then that's basically
the gist of the story.
Yes, the abduction story.
Usually I don't like talking about this insecurity thing. It's like flaming their egos and all that. But it's getting so. The pattern I see is that Trump threatened Nigeria about, in his own way, just anyhow threat. And then some people are acting on that threat seemingly as if they are goading me. Come and fight us. And they've upped their game. They upped everything, and it's getting scary. Virtually within that week, last week, every day, virtually every day, Monday, Uba on Monday, early on Monday, Kebbi early on Monday, Tuesday, the Eruku Church in Kwara. Wednesday, they did another one. Thursday, they did Niger Catholic something. Friday, I don't know what they did Friday. We haven't seen the papers today. Now, maybe they have done something overnight. It's getting so... What's going on?
Yeah, I think... okay, let Damola.
Okay. Well, for me, keyword, political will. Keyword, political will. All these people are not ghosts. And when we refuse to take the bull by the horn, this is what happens. Because remember, sir, that a brigadier general was killed. That's Brigadier General Uba that was killed. That was not a small thing. And when senior military personnel, when they start getting killed, you know, the Yorubas have a saying that "Kokoro tó ń jẹ̀fọ́, ìdí ẹ̀fọ́ ló wà."
Wow.
Because when a brigadier general escaped, radioed, "I'm here," and this is not the first time it's happening. And before the Nigerian Army troops got to him, he had already been surrounded by so-called terrorists and killed. You know that something is wrong somewhere. Someone is playing games with people's lives. Because the Nigerian military, in numbers, it's one of the largest in Africa. In numbers.
Yeah.
The Nigerian military. So you can't tell me you can't take even 1,000 is too much. And go into that bush, you will overrun the terrorists. Most often than they are not up to 200-300. And then you will tell me that they are overrunning battalions and stuff like that one. It's because the military itself has been infiltrated. And every time we keep on hearing they post people to this place, and 15 minutes before the attack, they were nowhere to be found.
They withdraw. Why? That's what the government was saying.
Because someone signals them. Someone signals them to withdraw. Someone tells them leave that place. Without orders, they can't withdraw. Someone tells them leave that place.
So who are those someone?
If you refuse to leave, sir, I'm telling you, sir, today, if you refuse to leave, the next thing is that you'll be killed. It's not there you'll be killed, though. You will leave that place eventually. You will prevent an attack from happening. They will not tell you you are the one that. Remember that lady pilot that died? Till today, nobody is mentioning it again. They say someone saw her. It beggars belief. And she will stand, and the vehicle is coming, and she's not the only one standing, and she's the only one killed. This is not the first time it's happening. Maybe because it's not happening to every other person like that. Because I have lost like 2-3 military officers, senior military officers that are close to me, and all these lives they get wasted. The family is still there and stuff like that one. They get wasted. Brigadier General Uba, if I had served, he would have been a coursemate or a younger colleague. And here he is killed again. Young man. And this is not the first time it's happening. So the political will, everybody is playing politics. We don't want to offend this, we don't want to offend that, we don't want to. Remember, sir, these same people, they said they were repentant terrorists, and you now brought them
indoctrinated and rehabilitated, and they claim that some were even injected into the army. How is that? How does that make sense?
People that were fighting, you are not paying their stipends, their allowance. People that you said you were rehabilitating, they were eating turkey and chicken, being welfare. I don't know where it happens. I don't know where it happens. As in,
before
the people that are fighting, you are not taking care of them. These people that you are saying that you are not taking care of them, as if I don't understand.
Thank you, Damola. Before Bosun comes in, this is a worrying trend. Another Brigadier General, Zama Zikuzu, was also ambushed along that same area. Damboa, along that same area. You know, it was ambushed in Askira Uba and killed on November 13, almost to the same day in 2021. A whole Brigadier General too, and nothing was heard afterwards. Why? What's happening? You know, it's a painful thing to me. Why are we killing ourselves? Why? Some of these things are even unprovoked.
There's nothing happening other than the fact that the Nigerian military has been infiltrated and is largely compromised. And the compromise is underscored by gains. Two things we have noticed over time. We have seen several generals prosecuted for diverting funds that was meant for military wares. And we don't know what became of such trials. That's one. Then secondly, the second part of it is that, okay, Akindamola stated the political will. I don't know why somebody is dreaming of 2027 and is not thinking of being alive in 2025. So if I'm fighting for 2 years' time and I'm likely to die this year, the fight is meaningless. Live today first. Take care of today. Tomorrow will take care of itself. That's what we learned in the Holy Book. So, one, you have a largely compromised army. There's something that we're not military men, but we have sense. Guards are stationed at a place. The man just stated now that they cannot move without orders. The governor said they moved 30 minutes before that time. Who gave the order? There's a chain of command. What has been done to that person? Nothing. We don't have to be military strategists to know that the person who gave the order for them to leave, at least it's on record that they left before. So that person should be called to book. It's just simple. So that's one part. Those who are diverting funds. And then you see what they have done, what those people, what I've seen from this thing is that they make it look like these terrorists are 10 times more than the army. And it's a big lie. It's a big lie. They are small. But they've made their activities look so massive that it looks like the army is overwhelmed. The army is not overwhelmed. They may need personnel and all that, but this life is now so simple. These people, I don't even believe in physical combat with these persons. There are drones that can be used to locate these people and kill these people. So what are we talking about? Is it that the military cannot afford drones? Then somebody has offered to help. You are declining the help. That means some people are profiting heavily. There's a political side, there's a monetary side to this thing as well, which it just shows that there's no loyalty to this country by majority of the people who are saddled with the responsibility to protect lives and properties. And what has happened this week is just a simple strategy. They want to create chaos. They want to create a larger than life atmosphere that these people are many, they are coming, they are going to finish Nigeria. It's a big lie, but it's strategic and it's being coordinated by some persons. If the president is serious, I don't even believe in naming names. We don't need the names. If you name all the people there, I don't know them. I can't do anything with them. But there's a way you can identify. There's security report every day. DSS said they have security report on some things. 200 people cannot be driving bike on any street and you won't notice they are coming.
You won't know.
So it's intelligence gathering. We have been blaming intelligence gathering. They have the intelligence. Now, why they allow these things to fester is the part of the puzzle that is missing. So whether we'll recruit new set of army or we'll deal with the ones that are there, or the president or whoever is saddled with the responsibility of protecting life, we'll have to look for how to rejig the military. But there's a massive compromise, which is very obvious to everybody.
The studio is not okay. Say time out. They are not on here again. Issues again. Wow.
Rob.
Now the studio is off. It's off here. They can only see us. They can't. I don't think they can hear us. Aha. But so sure you know that those people that went to that church in Uruku, they've been captured. Bosun? Hello, Bosun. Hello, Bosun.
Now. We saw evidence, we saw things, we saw all of them talking with bandits. Bandits were coming from the bush, shooting in the air. And yeah, are they not the criminals that are abducting people? Did you see any one of them talking to them, trying to turn it a big deal? And somebody killed ACC, as an person of police, they removed the of that police, one of the bandits, one of the criminal terrorists, wearing the police uniform to that meeting. They were planning to make they were shooting. They have been meeting saying, are they going to say they didn't speak all of this? Come on, the other only. He said this, everybody we know. So don't let anybody deceive anybody. Nigeria is a joke. There's no country called Nigeria. The greatest mistake on this country is the January 14th, the January 14th, 1914 amalgamation. This is absolute nonsense. Why do you have to amalgamate people who did not come together to agree on who or what town to be together? You have a country today, you have a God on the one side, another side, you have another. No, I say you have a country. Instead of that, it's unquestionable. No, this war. Nobody's going to.
Thank you, Titilope.
They did not already. They did not already. We want to see Kumi will go inside the bush, escorted by the police of Nigeria. And you say you are looking for them. They kill soldiers, they kill everybody. Yet you are still telling me you don't know where they are.
Thank you. Thank you, Titilope. Good morning. Wow. It's annoying, really. It's frustrating.
And he was right. As a Nigerian, everybody should.
Can you hear me now?
Right, yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Damola, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, what's wrong with this? Okay.
I can hear you.
We were trying to signal.
We were trying to signal that a caller came in, so that was there. You lost communication, apparently.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
We could hear everything you were saying. We could hear everything you were saying.
Okay.
Must have been network issues.
Yeah.
So just to recount, Mr. Titilope called. He said that on that INEC thing, he doesn't blame any ad hoc staff. That INEC and INEC alone is responsible, should take responsibility for all the rubbish that has been happening since. That's the short form of what he said. Then for the insecurity issues, he said that he blames Nigeria and that January something amalgamation that 1914 that the amalgamation made no sense, that there was no need to be joining people that did not want to be joined together, that Buhari couldn't stop it, Tinubu cannot stop it, that Buhari was the spiritual. There's no need for allegations, but
behind them.
Yeah, it was like that. It is a big problem that everybody, like in the fetus in the womb of a woman right now, and all the way to the president, should be embarrassed to be Nigerians right now. We should all be ashamed that they're in the US Congress or something, that they were all talking about Nigeria like it was the 1840s. He was very pissed, and he went on until that had to mellow him down.
Oh, that was a fantastic summary until the end, when that came. Anyway, Damola.
Yeah.
Damola, we are welcome back, and you need to say your final. Oh my!
Each person wasn't even able to talk about just
yes. That's so much.
It's too painful. It's too God.
Okay, Damola, your final words today. Next week will be better. We can always continue.
Yeah, for me, the government of the day should take full responsibility for everything that is happening, because it's an indictment that even the vigilantes now have. They are more up and doing than government apparatus, and it's a big indictment, and I hope they are listening. I hope they are listening, and that they will do good by Nigerians.
Okay, thank you. It's our prayer too that things will change. Tamara, please, 30 seconds.
Bye, everyone. I hope you have a lovely week. But even if you don't, please stay alive.
Stay. And we thank Esife. It's still in the studio. Your final words today.
We should all work together to ensure that there's peace in our country.
Yes, so it's not a laughing matter. We need peace. Saboteurs should be exposed, dealt with summarily, so that we can have, because most things, like Apache said many years ago, when an insurgency lasts more than certain hours, maybe 24 hours or 48 hours, he said, and it is not quelled, that means that a higher authority is behind it. And this is getting annoying. Look at the governor's allegation. Who moved the soldiers? They don't move without orders. Remember the Wike boy, Wike Yerima guy. The guy is operating under orders. So let's find the people who are flouting this business and causing all this bloodletting, and let peace reign in this country. North and south, we need peace. So I say peace out as I go, and pray that we'll be here next week. More peaceful environment. Have a wonderful weekend.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Morning.
Morning.
Sorry, I've not ended this. So have you ended the video?